There's a word, very good, herpetologist. Herpetologist is study of reptiles and amphibians. Before we meet the living animals, all the animals today, I'm here to teach you something. It's not show and tell. So before we meet the living animals, we got to know who we're going to meet. We have a better understanding of reptiles. One of the groups of reptiles that I brought with me today are the crocodilians. They've been around for a very long time. Mother Nature got it right. No need to improve on the models. What they do is they hunt and seize other animals in their powerful jaws. Crocodilians are your Nile and your saltwater crocodiles, and they grow to an average of 16 to 20 feet and weigh a ton. So they only got smaller. But they haven't changed. When you see an alligator or a crocodile, you are looking at a relic of the past, a living fossil. We're going to be navigating today. We're going to understand why his eyes are on top of his head, his nostrils are on top of his head, and his ears sit on top of his head. We're going to understand why the characteristics of this animal. Backbone, so it has vertebrae, and it has many ribs. Depending on the species, it can have between 400 and 600 ribs. And it's a fact that the snake did lose its legs and its feet. It's a fact it is the only animal that crawls on its belly. They're actually called rib walkers. Actually, they walk on their ribs. Each one of these ribs can move independently. There are muscles that crisscross. Snakes have 4 methods of movement. The typical movement used by most snakes is the serpentine, like you can see a garter snake on the ground use. Large boas and pythons, because their bodies are so heavy, tend to want to travel in a straight line. They pick up those belly scales called scutes and it pulls them along, sort of like a caterpillar. Then there are snakes that live in the jungles. Snakes that live in the trees tend to adapt very well because they have prehensile tails, much longer bodies to reach out and anchor the front part of their body, bring the rest up. Then there are snakes that live in the desert. How does a desert snake move? Isn't it named after the famous snake? Sideways. What is it? Side winding. Side winding is used by all desert species of snakes. We all are familiar with the side winding rattlesnake. Snakes is one more thing I want to talk about. And that is, find it.
great song. You want to Don't Stop Believing, right?
Yeah, that was it.
Yeah, that was it? Okay, I screwed up. That's okay. We'll hear the intro again.
Just a small town girl living in a lonely world. She took the midnight train,
I'm sorry. Okay, good. If you know the song, sing along. If you don't, be quiet. Okay, guys, we get one of these going first once we start. We also get the words back here. I'll walk around the microphone. Don't be shy. Somebody once told me the world is gonna roll me. I ain't the sharpest tool in the shed. She's looking at the thumb with her finger and the thumb in the shed. Coming down on her forehead. Oh, you start coming and it doesn't stop coming. And you're rolling around running. It gets hard when the bed gets tough. So much to do, so much to say, so much fun. You never know if you don't go. You never try if you don't go. Hey now, you're an all-star. It's a game on, go play. Hey now, you're a rock star. It's a show on, get paid. All that glitters is gold. Only shooting stars break the mold. Who's singing that here? Until you get old and the media men they whimper, judging by the hole in the sound like a picture. Prices stay pretty. Until you get old and the media men they whimper, judging by the hole in the sound like a picture. Prices stay pretty. Why do you want to like Boston? Oh, I'm fine. I want girls. Hey now, they're outside. It's a game on, go play. Hey now, you're a rock star. It's a show on, get paid. All that glitters gold. Only shooting stars break the Mr. Napoli's up here. Mr. Napoli's up here. Hey now, you're an all-star. Get your game on, go play. Hey now, you're a rock star. Get the show on, get paid. And all that glitters is gold. Only shooting stars break the mold. There's some change for gas I need to get myself away from this day. I said yeah, what was it? I could use a little feel myself. We can all use a little change. Whoa, years start coming and they don't stop coming. Back to the rules and hit the ground running. It makes sense when the week one fun. The day gets hard when the day gets tough. So much to do, so much to see, so much fun. If it's not true, you never know if you don't go. I'll never try if you don't go. Hey now, you're an all-star. It's a game on, go play. Hey now, you're a rock star. It's a show on, get paid. It's all that glitters is gold. Only shooting stars break the mold. All that glitters is gold. Only shooting stars break the mold. Yeah!
Nice job, nice job. Give it up for Joel. Nice job, Joel.
Daniel is traveling tonight on a plane. I can see the red taillights heading for Spain. Oh, I can see Daniel waving goodbye. It looks like Daniel
facing the bill. You might want to face up towards us, up where we are now. I think that's what we're.
Yeah, we'll work on it here. This is
Yeah. Yeah. Guys, let's do well here, guys. Well, these guys are from Millis. Yeah.
Okay, first of all, I want to welcome everybody on the boat. As Joel said, my name is Paul, and I've been doing boat trips for Bournedale for about 10 years now. And my livelihood, I've been working on boats a little over 35 years, running them, mostly taking passengers out on the water. And I run some boats that would take out 150 passengers. We did whale watching, we did deep sea fishing, and I worked for a local company in Plymouth for a lot of years. I've also done commercial fishing. Now, our passenger boat season in this area, because of the weather conditions, pretty much runs April through about November 1st. Well, in the off season for all these years, I've always had to supplement my income. So what I did is fish commercially, and I've had 2 or 3 different lobster boats. So I go out, set lobster traps, not taking passengers out, but just going out and selling the lobsters to make a living. So I've kind of done the passenger boat trade, and I've done the commercial lobstering part of it, so it's kind of an easy mix for me to start this trip up. And we have a lot of fun with it. And what I'd like to do here today is, first of all, we'll talk about the lobster traps. And we're going to explain this trap to you. We'll tell you exactly how the box works. And we're going to take a look at some lobsters that I brought along. And we're going to look at some of the tools that lobstermen would use. And I'm going to ask you for some questions towards the end, and hopefully we'll get some good ones. But first of all, this is a very common-sized lobster trap that fishermen use to catch lobsters that, of course, all live and forage right on the ocean floor. Now, this is a wire trap, and it's built of a steel with vinyl coating on it to protect it from the ocean environment. And this would be a very average-sized trap, being about 3 feet by 2 feet wide. And you might remember that you may have seen wood traps. Many years ago, 50, 60 years ago, we didn't have the technology to build steel with vinyl coating on it. So the fishermen had to use wood. That was much easier materials. And most of the traps back then were wood traps. Now, we've been fishing for lobsters about 100 years now. And that's not really a long time when you look at the whole history of fishing. So, but now the materials are more available, and wire traps in Massachusetts are about 90% of the traps that all the fishermen use. A wood trap would be much heavier. When you put it in the water, the wood gets waterlogged, gets soaked up, and a wood trap will weigh about 60 pounds. Where this trap, of course, only weighs about 40 pounds. And if you look inside the box, you're going to see that we have some bricks that are secured in this trap. There's 3 bricks in this particular trap. We have them wired in. And obviously, the bricks are in this trap to make it settle to the bottom. And when you set this trap off your boat, not only do you want it to fall to the ocean floor, but it's really important for the trap to sit square on the ocean bottom. Let's suggest you push this trap off your boat and it's tipped over, and it get on its back or it got upside down. This trap will not catch a thing. It has to sit in the same respect as we see it on this table. Now, when you look inside the box, we have a door on the top here to get access to it. When you look inside the trap, you're going to see that we have 2 sides to a trap that make it work. Now, the first half of this trap we call the kitchen. And just like at home, this is where you put your food. And the kitchen and the parlor. The parlor is the part where they would hang out in, the back side of this trap. And in the kitchen area, we have these openings. We call these netting heads. Inside the kitchen, to draw the animals in here, we're going to use bait. Any kind of a fresh, oily fish works quite well. We use flounders that have been filleted, we call them flounder racks. There's a little bit of meat left with just the bone left. Mostly in Plymouth, we use an oily fish called herring. It's a small silver fish about this big. And we have to buy the fish from dealers that come into town. We don't have enough bait locally to support the local fishermen. We have about 40 lobstermen that make a living catching lobsters out of Plymouth Harbor on an annual basis. And they land about 1 million pounds of lobsters each and every year. So it's a very viable business locally. And anyway, we get our bait, and we're going to take our fish, our herring, or flounders, or whatever we have for bait, and we fill up this bait bag. And if you had a big fish, let's say you had a big bluefish you want to use for bait, you might take the bluefish and just put it on this string, and feed it on the string so it doesn't fall off, and just lock it in here, and that fish would stay in the bottom of the trap. When you have smaller fish, if you just put them on the string, they're going to fall right off too easily. So we use a bait bag to keep the fish contained inside. The wire mesh keeps them contained, and so they don't fall apart, and the bait would last for a number of days. So we'd fill this up probably 3/4 full of herring, and we would take this bait bag and string it in here and lock it right down in the base of the trap. And of course, close the door. We're going to set this trap right to the bottom. Now I should mention, first of all, I should have started with the top of the way it works. I'm sure people have seen buoys. You live in New England, you've seen pictures of them anyway. But these are our buoys that we use to mark our traps. Obviously, the trap's on the bottom of the ocean, and we have a rope here. I set these traps in about 35 feet where we fish with our classes, and I have about 60 feet of rope here.
Unfortunately, that's the end of that trip. Let's get somebody up here that can pay attention. Someone that can follow directions. Someone who's kind of smart. Someone who doesn't make too many mistakes. Is there anybody like that in the audience? Really? Would you like to come up? Come on up. Wait a minute. All right, Paul, stand right over here. I'll tell you what, come right over here, Paul. Good. Hey, Paul, do you know the yes game?
Kind of.
Yes or no?
Oh, yeah.
You do? How does the game work?
You say yes to everything?
Oh, that's good. And if you say no, you lose. You know that, right? Good. I'm going to ask you a bunch of questions, and if you say no, you lose, I win. Very simple. You think I can make you say no?
Maybe.
No, you have to say yes or no.
Okay.
Yes or no?
Yeah.
No, you think I can? Hey, would you mind if I did a trick for this audience?
Yeah.
You would?
No.
Oh! Want to try it again? Good. Would you mind if I did a trick for this audience?
No.
I got you. All right, let's do this. Paul, I brought it with me. These products are very expensive. Don't let anything happen to it. Roll it tight. And I'll get what I want in the back. Take that wand and just wave it right up and down. Don't let anything happen to it. This is my most expensive wand. Hold it tight. Just wave it right up and down, Paul. Right over the very end of the rope. Abracadabra, icky tippy. Dude, don't break it. Hold it. Just wave it up and down, Paul. What are you doing? I'll tell you what. I'm going to do this trick without my magic wands. I'll tell you what. Grab the very end of the rope. Not my fingers. The rope. Grab the very end, not my fingers, Paul. Grab the rope. That's good. Take your other hand, grab this end right over here. Not my fingers, Paul. Grab the rope. That's good. Face the audience. Just to make sure that this rope is not made out of elastic, take your two hands and stretch the rope. It's good enough. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to take an end of the rope and chop a little piece off, like so. That only leaves us with this end right here. I take this end and chop that end off. Now I have no ends, but I do have a middle. Take the middle, chop the middle away, Paul, so we have two pieces about the same size. Right in. What do you mean to go? Just open up like this. Put them in the center. Chop them off, we'll have two pieces approximately the same size, Paul. Right? I'll help them out. All right, are you ready? Put it right in the middle, Paul. Chop them off, we'll have two pieces approximately the same size. Kind of closer, right, Paul? I was just playing a little trick with it. I have another pig. Open and close, see if they work. They do. Stand right here. Face the audience. See this little hole? Put one end right into the hole, Paul. Into the hole. Paul. Ah! I do it myself. 1, 2, 3, 4 ends. 2 ropes, even at the top. Perfectly even at... Not really even, are they? All right. Because when something like this happens, all you have to do is start the trick all over again. Let's take the 2 ends, just tie them and tie the ends together. I'll tell you what. Let's take the 2 ends and tie the ends together. If you tie the ends together, you get what we call a little knot in the center of the rope. Do you know what would happen if you cut the rope here? You have the end where the middle is, and the middle where the ends are. Do you understand that? I didn't think so. At the beginning of the trick, I took the rope, chopped the ends so we had no ends. Then I took the middle, chopped the middle so we had no middle. Now all left with just a rope with no ends and no middle. But if you like an end, you can always go on. We have 1 piece of cheese tonight? No? No? Okay. We got a bunch of parents, right? That young man right there, standing up in the back. What's your name?
You said yeah.
Yeah.
Dusty.
What is it?
Dusty.
Dusty?
Yeah.
Change it. Let's get someone else. Now, what's your name? Come up here, Dusty. Give him a nice round of applause. And let's get one of you guys to help too. Would you like to help? Come on. One more person. Would you like to help? Liz, you stand on the other side of that, aren't you, Dustin? We have Liz, Karen, Liz, and Dustin. Hey, Dusty, you won't need these. Okay. You will get them back. Now, this particular trick, Dusty, you're going to play a special part because you are going to play the part of a dummy. You see, every time I pinch your neck, you're going to open and close your mouth as wide as you can. Let's try it. That's good. Very good. And Karen, you're going to do the same thing when I pinch your neck. You're going to open your mouth wide, open your eyes wide, and drop your chin. Let's try it. Open your mouth wide and drop your chin. Are you ready? Here we go. Good. And Liz, your job is to follow directions from Dusty, because Dusty is going to tell you what to do in this trick. Okay? Hey, Dusty, I heard that you have been practicing magic. Is that correct? I've been practicing magic for a long time. Hey, I heard you're pretty good. Is that right? Yeah, I heard it. I heard you wanted to show the audience a trick you've been working on. Is that right? Yeah, you know what? What is it? Magic isn't the only thing I can do. You can do other things besides magic? Yeah. Hey, Karen, he can do magic and a whole bunch of other things. What do you think about that? Wow! Hey, Dusty, if you can do magic and a whole bunch of other things, what are some of the things you can do? I can sing, I can dance, I can tell jokes too. Hey, you can sing. What kind of songs do you like to sing? I like Elvis Presley songs. Why don't you sing a song like that? I'd like to. I don't sing unless I have his outfit. Ooh. Maybe we can help him out. Well, Dusty, how do you feel now? I'm in the mood, baby. Why don't you sing a song like that? I'd like to. I don't sing unless I have music. Oh, okay, Dusty, go get it. Wise men say only fools rush in, but I can't help. Hey, Dustin, you know, Liz has been standing over there very patiently waiting for directions for the trip. What would you like her to do? Let's go with the magician. Get the plastic container. Oh, he wants this. Right here. Hold it. Hold it in your hand and don't drop it.
Yes, ma'am. Sure.
What would you like Liz to do? Put that on Karen's lap. Oh. And let it drop, Karen. Karen, look at all those things in there. What do you think about those things? Wow! Hey, Dustin, what would you like Liz to do? Liz, get the tin can. Give it to the magician. Oh. Anything else? Yeah. Be careful. Don't put the shells in just the inside of the egg. Don't miss because they'll go all over counter. Easy now. Very nice. Very nice, Liz. You got almost the whole thing in the can. Okay, ready? Hey, Dustin, anything else? I like this trick to smell nice. Get me out the shade. Pour it in the can. Hurry up. That's enough. Oh, that's good. Anything else? Yeah. Liz, bring me the mirror. I want to take a look at myself. Boy, am I cute. All right, Dustin, anything else? Yeah. Liz, get the blue card. Give it to the magician. Oh. What'd you like me to do with this blue card? Put it on top of the can. Okay. Anything else? Yeah. Now turn the can upside down. This is gonna be a mess. Okay, I'll do it. Oh, just go over that. Anything else? Yeah, this is my favorite part. Now put the whole thing right on top of my head. Okay, good. Wow. Hey, Karen, you know, the only thing that's stopping today is the water in the aftershave from falling down Dusty's head, down his neck, into his pants, and into his underwear. Is that card. What do you think about that? Hey, Dusty, are there any last instructions? Yeah, there's one more. It's on the card. Liz, would you read that to everybody?
Last instruction. Whatever you do, never take this card off the person's head.
I take this can off of Dusty's head, everything's gonna go down his neck, his back,